Let us now discuss the exam pattern and the passing criteria for the certification. The exam pattern or the parts that you are going to write, which is part 1 or part 2, every part is a 500 mark paper in which you have to score a minimum of 360 marks, which translates to 72%. So you need to get a minimum 72% to be able to clear each part. Any part or any section is in two parts. One part would be the MCQ section and the other part would be essay type questions. There will be 100 MCQs and you have to write or get correct a minimum 50% of your MCQs right. There is a 75% weightage to MCQs and a 25% weightage to essay type questions. There will be 2 essay type questions. You will get 3 hours to finish your MCQ part and 1 hour to write your essay type questions. Now there is a small catch. If you finish your MCQ type questions before 3 hours, you can use that time to write your essay type questions. So the maximum time you can write the MCQ questions is for 3 hours, but you can use that time into writing the essay type questions. There is absolutely no negative marking in the MCQ section. Like other competitive exams, Indian or global, have negative marking. There is no negative marking for this particular exam. What is the criteria for passing? In section 1, a minimum of 50% of your questions should be right. And then and only then can you attempt your essay type questions. Well, what does that mean? This exam is a computerized exam. Whenever you are writing the exam, if 50% of your MCQ questions are not correct, your essay type window will not open, which will be a direct indication that you are not going to be able to clear the exam. For your essay window to open, you need to make sure that 50% of your MCQ questions are correct, and hence attempting each and every question in the MCQ section is very, very important. Which can also be looked at as, if your essay window opens, is a good indication that 50% of your MCQ questions have been marked correctly. 50% of the MCQs must be correct, and after that it is mandatory to attempt the essay type questions. You have to score a minimum of 360, which is 72% or above, to be able to pass the exam. How long does it take for the institute to release the result? The institute releases the result within 45 days from the day that you took your exam. And it will be available on your IMA account. Once you create an account with IMA on their website, the result will automatically come to your account and also to the email address that you registered with IMA. Now, the bigger question is, which part should I write first? Should I write part 1 first or should I write part 2 first? There is absolutely no criteria of such. But is it beneficial for me to write part 1 and then part 2? No. There are no benefits because the two parts are different in themselves. Is there any cutoff criteria if I write both parts together like there are in other Indian courses? No. You have no benefits of writing both the parts together. You can decide what your level of preparation is for which part and you will write that part first.